Hey everybody, it's Glenn, back in this video with a new episode of Confessions of an Ebayaholic. And this week on eBay I scooped up the Marvel Legends Face-Off 2-pack, Daredevil vs Kingpin, back from 2006. Cost me just under £30 for the two, and I got them hoping to use Kingpin as a base for a custom I had in mind, yet now I have him in hand, I just know it ain't gonna work. Wah, wah, wah. So chin up, I'm now just reviewing them for your viewing pleasure. This is the variant set with Kingpin in an all-black suit like he's off to a funeral, maybe Daredevil's, he wishes. The variants also feature different head sculpts, so Daredevil is unmasked, could double as a good head for a civilian Scott Summers, and the Kingpin has a variant angry face. Grrr. The seller also included the comic book reprint the figures originally came with. The cover features Daredevil fly-kicking Kingpin. Don't be patting yourself on the back, Mr. Murdoch, because let's face it, Kingpin is a hard target to miss. The suit on the cover is more in keeping with the one the regular version of the figure has. Curious thing about this suit is that it's just a pimpin' mob boss suit that he happened to be drawn wearing in his debut in the late 60s, and almost every artist since has drawn him in that exact same suit, like it's his supervillain costume. I dread to think how many white blazers Mr. Fisk has gone through in the last 45 years or so. Hanging from his belt comes Daredevil's accessory, his billy club, which fits into his hand. There he is, ready to go cave the skull in of some drug dealers, because drugs are just bad. And for an accessory, Kingpin comes with a pimp cane, complete with a bejeweled handle. Ooh. The cane fits into Kingpin's hand, and with it Kingpin is ready to bash the skull in of some hooker as punishment for not working the street corner hard enough. Now let's look at articulation. Daredevil's head rotates side to side and looks up this much, and then looks down this much. And when I say looking up and down, please don't take offense, Daredevil. He has those armpit joints which move up and down. Then at the shoulder itself, his arms rotate and also move up and down. Then there's also an upper arm swivel, a double jointed elbow, and then at the lower arm it rotates at the top of the glove, and then the wrist is hinged to move down and up, and then the fingers are also hinged. Has an ab crunch which moves this far forwards and then this far back. Then there's rotation at the waist. Then at the hips his legs move out to the side and back in to the front a fair amount, and then also to the back. There's rotation at the top of the leg. There's a double jointed knee. Then at the top of the boot there's rotation. At the ankle it's hinged to move backwards and forwards. The toe is also hinged to move up and down, and then there's also an ankle pivot, with this being the widest stance the figure can adopt while still having both feet flat on the floor. Now in comparison, let's see how much posing we can get out of old Fatso. His head rotates side to side, but not down due to his ascot or neckerchief, whatever you call that, but his head does look a tiny bit up. At the shoulder his arms rotate and also move up and down. There's upper arm swivel. Then at the elbow it's just a single jointed elbow. Alas, there's no wrist rotation, but there is a wrist hinge moving down and up, and then the fingers are also hinged too. Rotation at the waist. Then at the hips the legs move out to the side and back in. They move to the front, kind of this much, and then to the back. There's upper leg rotation, and then at the knee it's a double jointed knee, and then at the ankle there's some rotation on the foot, bit of a pivot, and then the toes are hinged. Anyway, that completes my look at Daredevil and his greatest nemesis Kingpin. For the previous episode of Confessions of an Ebayaholic, click this video. Alternatively, check out the description beneath this video for links to my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Click those links and connect with me there too. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.